Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. My name is Victoria. This is Radiant Moon Tarot. Today we're channeling messages from your angels. This is just messages to see what angels want to say to you right now, perhaps give you some advice, some motivation, or maybe show you where you may be out of alignment and need to focus your energy. This is a timeless reading for you, so whenever this reading does find you is exactly when it's meant to, whether it's the day I post it or years from now. And once you do see the reading, the energies will last for about 4 to 6 weeks afterwards. Okay, so let's see which archangel is working with you the most right now. We have Archangel Uriel bringing about some trust, and we also have Jophiel with joy. Okay. This joy energy has come up a couple of times already. So I think here this is, there's a lot of uncertainty in the world. There always is, okay, to a certain level, but it just seems the last few years, this reading is being done in 2022. And it just seems the last few years, of course, have been especially difficult for a lot of people. Okay, so, it's really hard to, in times of adversity and uncertainty, it's hard to kind of let your guard down a little bit. And it's hard to find the joy and the pleasure in life sometimes. But it's necessary. And that's what Archangel Jophiel is here bringing you, okay? Some support on your journey to find joy and pleasure, okay? This is really highlighting the need for you to tap into your inner child, to have some fun. Now, this can just represent that you're working too hard, okay? And maybe you need to just find a little bit of downtime. Do something that is just for you, or do something that is enjoyable, that's pleasurable, something that brings you this joy and happiness. Dolphins, maybe there is some support with your family and your friends, or maybe there's a social aspect to finding joy in life. Are you feeling a little bit secluded? Are you feeling a little bit alone at the moment? Okay, friends, family, loved ones are all there for you. And if you don't have those kind of connections in your life, then perhaps you can find them. And sometimes by doing the things that we love and by getting together with like-minded people, and we can find some joy and some pleasure in that as well. Okay, but this is really Spirit reminding you that we're not meant to be sad or miserable. We're not meant to work, get up in the morning, go to work, and then go home at the end of the day and not do anything fun. Okay, and yes, times are difficult sometimes, okay, and sometimes you just really got to knuckle down and put your nose to the grindstone and, get some hard work done. But remember that there is a balance to everything. The Earth is a planet of duality. We have the good, the bad. We have problems, we have solutions. We have the sky, we have the earth. We've got all of these things, and we require balance in our lives. So get out there and have some fun. Now, if you are in a job that you don't like, perhaps there's something you're good at, or perhaps there's some change needed in that aspect. Okay, to do what you like to do what you love to do, or at least find yourself an environment that's more positive than perhaps where you are right now. Is that easy to find? Not necessarily. Okay, but it's really about having that goal, that objective, to find that. And it's amazing, if you're positive, how things will transpire for you. Archangel Uriel comes in here with trust. First of all, trust that your archangels, spirits, angels, guides, the universe has your back. Trust that everything happens for a reason, for a purpose. Trust that for every challenge is an opportunity. For every struggle, there is a way out. For every bad, there is good. And we need to trust in the divine order of the universe, okay? And it makes things a little bit easier. Spirit also wants you to trust yourself, trust your intuition. Trust that you're on the right track and that you're making the right choices. Sometimes we feel as though we've made a bad choice. Sometimes we have regrets. It's like, oh man, I wish I didn't do that. Okay. Regret is a kind of a useless energy. We're all there. We all get there. But if we live with a regret, it prevents us from moving forward. So even if you've done some things that you're not proud of, or you do have some regrets, all right, use those as building blocks of life. use those as an experience that you were meant to happen, that you were meant to go through, because that if you didn't experience those things, you wouldn't be the person that you are today. And if we do have things that we've regretted doing, there's always tomorrow. We always have a chance to do things better the next time around. So, those energies of, regret and, things that, trust may have been a factor. Okay, maybe you regretted trusting somebody or you've been betrayed. Going forward, trust is one of those energies where it takes a long time to build trust and it takes seconds to destroy it. But ultimately, there are situations ahead of you in your world right now and within you where you do need to trust. Sometimes we just need to give the benefit of the doubt. Okay, and we become a little bit more open to things when we do that. Okay, so trust yourself that you're on the right path. Trust the universe that you're protected and guided, especially in those times when you feel that you aren't. Okay, because you ultimately always are. And trust that your past experiences have only made you a better, stronger, and more wise person. So let's see what else we have coming out for you. Flying out of the, flipping over in the deck, actually, we do have the Strength card. Okay, so we've got some Leo energy there. We've got the Knight of Ariel, the 10 of Ariel, and we've got the 4 of Michael coming out there. So the Strength card is the Strength card, the Ariel energy. This is the Pentacles energy, and Michael energy is the Swords energy. So Strength card. Your angels are really reminding you here that you are stronger than you think you are. That you can overcome anything that life can throw at you, and does throw at you, and has thrown at you. Okay, the Strength energy here is Archangel Ariel giving you the courage to persevere, to move forward, to make change, okay, or to just live your best life. This being card number 11, there could be some new beginnings that you want to get started on. Maybe there's something new that you want to try. Perhaps there's some improvements that you're looking to make, but you need to draw upon your inner strength. Perhaps you need a little bit of courage. Change requires courage. It also requires us to know what we want. But the Strength card is really all about you, your inner confidence, your inner strength. And there is a forgiveness and a slight healing element that does come in here with this particular card, okay? So if there's been something where someone has betrayed your trust, okay, or you don't trust yourself, okay, trust is something of a factor somewhere in there. Sometimes if it's something from your past or something that's inhibiting you from moving forward, we do need to give ourselves permission to let things go. To forgive, to detach from old energy, old ways of thinking, any blocks, and move forward from that. And that requires a lot of inner strength to do that. When we find forgiveness, we're not condoning behavior. What we're really doing is giving ourselves permission to no longer let something affect us going forward. We have the memories, we have the experiences, we have the building blocks, the lessons of life, but we no longer are carrying that energy forward. A fresh start, wiping the slate clean, and man, oh man, does that ever require some inner strength. But you can do whatever you set your mind out to do. Spirit's giving you the guidance, the confidence, the strength to move forward, to persevere, to leave things behind, okay? To be kind and compassionate with yourself, but also others around you. The Knight of Ariel, the path forward, sometimes slow and steady wins the race, okay? The Knight of Ariel is the Knight of Pentacles energy. There may be some commitments that are highlighted for you. There may be some new opportunities that are in front of you. Perhaps you are really looking for some longevity in whatever it is that you commit to with the Knight of Ariel and the 10 of Ariel, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, stability, security, success, and for the long term. You may have some family that you are providing for, that you're taking care of, okay? You might not be the type of person that really loves surprises, okay? You like that stability in your life, in your world, and that may be what you're working towards. You may have certain aspects of it now, but you may still have things that you want to improve. Okay. And Spirit says here that it's all available for you. It's all attainable for you. Okay. But sometimes you just need to look at the finer details. Sometimes you need to look at the roadblock in life, and you need to figure out, okay, what is this? Why am I here? What did I experience? Okay. And you take stock of your situation, and then you overcome and you move forward, because the Knight of Aerial energy is really about um, trusting yourself to make the right choices, to make the right decisions, to move forward, to follow your dream, to follow your path towards long-term stability, success, security. Okay, all those things that are important. Okay, your goals, your dreams, your desires. You do need to trust yourself. There's a very trustworthy energy that's there. Okay, so be committed to your journey. Make sure that you look at all of the details, whatever you're faced with, okay, and then you can make the right decisions for yourself. You might be the type of person where sometimes you come out roaring like a lion with that strength card energy, but sometimes you might take a practical approach at things as well. Okay, and sometimes we just need to take a practical approach to make sure that we're making the right decision, and then it's full speed ahead. Okay, and that's what makes you successful. That's what brings you what it is that you're looking for. That's what is probably part of your strengths, is to figure it out and then charge right ahead. Okay, you got that fire that lights your soul, that fire within you, that go-getter kind of energy. Okay, and sometimes that might actually make you a little bit impatient. So patience is a virtue, okay, with that Knight of Aerial energy. But there may be, again, family and friends and support that are around you. 10 of Aerial is a very generational card, one of your family, your connections, your relationships in your life. Okay, also, yes, your material world. All right, but that joy energy there may be some people around you that can help and support you. Okay, or maybe you're missing somebody, and now is the time where you can really connect with those people. Okay, but follow your goals, your dreams. You got all these great things that are laying ahead of you. Okay, and just trust that you're on the right path. Trust that you're on the right journey. Now, a Knight of Aerial may also be an opportunity that is coming in here for you, that is presenting to you, and it may seem too good to be true. Offer and the result, right? The 10 of Aerial. It's like, whoa, I don't know if I trust this. Pay attention to the details. And sometimes, yes, something that seems too good to be true, maybe there's a hidden catch somewhere. But sometimes it's just abundance and prosperity and success that are flowing to you, because this is what you deserve. This is your reward for all of the good that you've put out into the world. Things flow right back to you. Okay, so friends and family may certainly have play some sort of key role, even if it's just as some support, or maybe even if it's just to have a little bit of fun and joy in your world. But the 10 of Aerial can also represent inheritances of some sort. Now, this can be inheriting values. There may be some core family values that you hold very near and dear. You could have some knowledge that is passed down. Okay, maybe there's some talents or skills that are passed down throughout generations in your family. There may even be some spiritual gifts that are passed down through your family as well. Maybe now you're learning about that and you're expanding your horizons, you're expanding your mind, and you're like, whoa, you're learning, you're growing, and you've got all this spiritual connection that's coming in here too. But you may have some very big improvements moving forward, at least, especially in your career path, your material world, your relationships, your commitments, okay, all of these things. So trust that you are on the right journey. Okay, you may want to connect with your higher self, the Four of Michael. Okay, this is a reminder to take a step back, to rest and relax. Okay, this is a quiet energy. All right, and this shows that there may be some areas in your life there may be a need to take some time to yourself, okay? Because, sure, you may have some lofty goals and you're doing whatever you need to do to get there, okay? But you need to remember to take a break, take your vacations, okay? Put a time limit on how many hours you work a day, okay? Because there is a need there for some time off, okay, with that Four of Michael. You have to recharge your batteries in order to still have the energy that you need for tomorrow. Okay, that balance that is required in all aspects of our life. Okay, but the Four of Michael is also an energy of peace. inner peace, outer peace, okay, and it's one of meditation. So you may be getting some epiphanies. You may, by meditating, you may actually, find some peace, okay, when you do meditate, right? We let go of things that are blocking us or hindering our progress, okay? So it's a meditation. And this deck, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, this deck is the Angels of Atlantis, and I'm putting a link in the description box there because they do have some meditations that are specific for these archangels. Okay, so there'll be ones there that will help you if you're interested in doing that. Okay, but connect with all of your archangels. Here we have Ariel. Actually, Ariel 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. Ariel is different than Uriel. Okay, so we have Ariel, Ariel, Ariel. We have Michael, Jophiel, and Uriel coming in. Okay, so we've got 5 of Gabriel, the 7 of Michael. We have the Judgment card, New Beginnings. And we have the Emperor card coming out there as well. So stability and security is very important, okay? And it's always good that we have a good, strong, solid foundation, right? We've got 4 of Michael with the 4 of, with the 4 of Emperor, with the Emperor card, okay? So we've got 2 number 4s coming out there. Stability, security, a strong foundation, but also success that comes in there with that Emperor card, okay? But we do need to gather our strength and our courage because the 5 of Gabriel shows that we may have some sort of challenge or obstacle that we're faced with. This may be in our present, it may be in our future, it may also be in our past. And sometimes we need to take a step back. Sometimes we need to try something new. And sometimes we just need to gather our inner strength and persevere through times of challenge and adversity. Okay. You also have the ability to discern situations around you here as well. Sometimes the 5 of Gabriel is the 5 of Wands energy. So sometimes there are situations that are around us that we don't want any part of. Family drama, workplace drama, things like that. Okay, and this gives you the discernment to step back from that and not get involved in something that really doesn't involve you. Okay, sidestep and avoid some sort of drama somewhere along the way. Take the high road, if you will. All right, but be patient no matter what you're faced with. Okay, be patient and persevere. We've got patience coming in there as well. Okay, the 7 of Michael is coming in here to show you that sometimes we are faced with struggles and challenges, but sometimes the path we're on is the right choice, but sometimes there's a better way. There's a different way that we can do things, a different approach that we can take with things. Okay, with this particular 7 of Michael, this shows that, sometimes you may actually need some help. Okay, life may be a little bit of a battle, but sometimes you may need to ask for help. The 5 of Gabriel can sometimes come in here as some teamwork, right? People banding together, working together to achieve a common goal. Is that sometimes fraught with a little bit of drama and a little bit of, shall we say, healthy debates? Yes, it is. Okay, but sometimes that can bring in some very creative brainstorming there as well. So other people, again, may help you along your journey, along your path. The path forward isn't always a solitary one. Okay, we're not in this alone. We're not meant to be alone. All right. But the 7 of Michael is that 7 of Swords. Okay, so number 1, it's all about trust. Trust yourself to make the right decision. Trust yourself to make the right, all the right moves. Okay, trust that whatever journey you're on or whatever journey you have been on, the experiences that you have and that you will have are all for your best and highest good. Trust may be an issue, right? The 7 of Swords energy does bring in lies and deceptions and betrayals sometimes, right? Sometimes it's the lies we tell ourselves, right? We need to be honest and truthful with ourselves. What do you really want? What are your values? Where do you want to see yourself and why? Right? It's the power of being authentic, okay, with yourself. You don't need to tell anyone else your motivations or why you want something, as long as you know, okay? And when we know what we want and we know why we want it, we've got the power of conviction. But this certainly highlights that there may be something here that is a challenge for you to move past, okay, especially if someone has done you wrong, okay, especially if you feel as though you have put your trust and faith in the wrong people or the wrong situations. Okay, you can move forward. You have the power, the strength to let that go, to move forward. And that's what your new beginnings card here, the Judgment card, is bringing in. The power of letting go, the power of leaving the past behind you, of letting go and forgiving and healing from anything that has been holding you back, releasing your blocks and your restrictions. Okay, you're getting some clarity here, right? You're getting the answers. You're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're being even called into action possibly here as well. You're awakening to your true purpose or awakening to the truth. So the new beginnings energy here, the Judgment card here, is the inner work sometimes that we do before we can move forward. Okay, you might be discovering something here. All right, you may possibly even be reconciling with something, right? Sometimes the Judgment card brings in forgiveness, healing, letting go. Okay, some ultimate clarity is available for you here. We see that light, right? And in order to follow our path forward and see our way forward, yep, we do sometimes need to get clarity, and we also need to let some things go. Okay, we look upon the past and we do a little bit of reflection, and this is where we see, okay, I did this right, I want to do more of that. I did this wrong, I don't want to do that again. Okay, and we get that clarity because we're doing a little bit of reflection. Okay, but there may also be some healing. There's healing that comes in there with that, but there may also be a second chance. Okay, sometimes we can reconcile a situation. Sometimes there's a big old misunderstanding somewhere along the way. Okay, sometimes we have communication problems with people that are around us, right? Like the Seven of Michael isn't always, a super negative energy. It's a challenging energy, but it's not necessarily a super negative one all the time. Okay, because there can be major misunderstandings that come in there, right? And especially if communication is an issue. So it can also represent like two people wanting different things. Okay, it can be that too. So there may be some misunderstandings. So when we have that Judgment card energy, there could be a possibility of righting some wrongs, of getting back on track, okay, of reconciling a situation, of healing and forgiving a situation so that you can move forward, let bygones be bygones, wipe the slate clean and start fresh. Okay, sometimes that is available to us, and that can be relationships, it can be something within us, okay, but it can also be like your external environment, even a workplace, right? Those kind of things. So a family situation even as well. Okay, but we do have the Emperor here as well. Okay, so again, like mentioned a little bit earlier, the Emperor brings in this energy of stability and success. Okay, a good, strong, solid foundation. Also brings in a very efficient energy, no wasting time, nothing, right? It's a get her done kind of energy, right? But this is also really about you taking charge of your situation, stepping into your own personal power, okay? But not an abuse of power, not with this in the upright, okay? So take the lead, all right? Take the lead, step into your true self, okay? And that is Uriel energy there, by the way, okay? So, this is really giving you that confidence, okay, to follow your ambitions, to follow your goals, to follow your dreams, okay, and to not let anything hold you back. This also is that strong, solid foundation, okay, and your ability to course correct a situation as well, okay, but this is really you taking the lead, stepping into your own sense of power and understanding your worth, understanding exactly what it is that you bring to the table in all aspects of life. Now, there may also be, because we do have family energy here, we do have new beginnings, we've got the Judgment card there, and we have the Emperor. There may be a family situation here that needs either a deeper level of understanding, okay, or there is something there that needs to be healed within your family unit. The Emperor can quite often represent a patriarch, okay, the head of a household, so to speak, the head of the family, all right, kind of like a godfather kind of energy, right? And so there could be some issues, some energies there around, either being the head of a household. Okay, perhaps you take the weight of the world on your shoulders and you don't distribute the responsibility to other people. Okay, but this can also represent a parent. okay, a grandparent, a parent, and there may be something there that you need to heal, you need to let go of so that you can move forward. There may also be a parental figure in your life, someone that you do look up to, someone who you respect with that Emperor energy, someone who has had their fair share of ups and downs, okay, but maybe this person may actually be able to give you some really good advice. They may be an Aries person with the Emperor card, or have Aries in their chart, or they are just that lead person, okay? Someone who is respected, someone who is in a little bit of a position of authority there. And this person may be able to help you. And it doesn't have to be a family member. It can be just somebody in your world. It could be a friend. It can even be a boss, especially if you're looking for career advice. Right? Maybe they can help you along your journey. It may even be someone from your past, because sometimes the Judgment card brings things from your past as well. Okay, maybe you get a second chance at something. All right, but you got to believe in yourself and know what you want. So, yeah, so there's a lot of really great energy that is here for you. A lot of really great messages that are coming out here for you. So, yeah, big energy too. Strength, be strong, persevere, knuckle down, okay, new beginnings, yep, let it go, start something new. The Emperor, success, stability, gotta like that. All right, so let's get a couple last messages here from your guardian angels. And here is one. We've got compassion. Hello, Strength card. Dearest one, be compassionate towards yourself. Surrender the self-criticism and fear that has you believing you need to improve in order to be worthy. You are perfect just as you are. The only thing that needs to change is your perception. You will come to realize the jewel you are when you love and honor yourself as you are. We forget that sometimes. And your final message, we've got inspiration. A wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It is important that you trust your intuition. Trust. At this time, pay attention to the unusual thoughts that come to your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities into your life. Beautiful. I'm going to leave that there for you. I hope there was something in here that resonated with you. If there was, please hit like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.